Hello to all my friends out there. So these are 7 meals you can just open a can and eat. I started doing this because I was into the stealthy car living, still am, and I noticed a lot of them, their food would be canned food. That is their food. Also, the food bank gives you canned food. So if you go to the food bank, you might be expecting to get some of this food. So if you don't have any food, I suggest you go to the food bank. And so you might be thinking, well, why should I worry about that? There's another bad thing that can happen aside from food shortages, aside that the shelves of food are not as plentiful in the store. You could be laid off on your jobs. Well, how could that happen? Well, there could be less trucking because there's not as much stuff to transport because it's drowned. There could be less processing because a lot of the processing plants were flooded. There could be loss of job because the shopping centers would close, and there's another bad one, reduced consumption. People could just say to themselves, I ain't gonna spend no money. So, okay, this is 7 meals you can just take right out of your stockpile and you can eat it. One is beans, and I would try to get the big can, and the end of sausages. You can just heat it up and eat it. You can eat it cold, pork and beans too. Number 2, chicken and dumplings. Now, if you never tried these are good. They sell them at Dollar Tree. Canned beef stew, I get it for $1 at Dollar Tree. Raviolis, I buy those for $1. I think those are less than $1. At least they were. And I try to get everything with meat in case I ever had to eat it. And then spaghetti, and I try to get the ones with meat. And you can just, what's good about these is you can just open these up and eat them right out of the can. And another thing is, these are kind of easy to find for some reason in dented cans. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beef hash. You can buy that for $1. You just you heat it and add egg. And then the last one is tamales. Tamales are good. You can heat up a little rice and beans, or you can just eat them. You can just eat them right out of the can. So this is 7 meals you could get right out of the can. If you're new to stockpiling, you could start with these. Okay, and then I have one more thing that I would suggest, and that would be hearty soups, like top ramen with Vienna sausages. And if you had like a sandwich, you could get by on that. And then they have, for $1, like vegetable beef and this menudo soup. So these are like hearty soups that you could get by just adding a sandwich. Okay, you guys, I'm going to be continuing on. And if you're new to stockpiling, I want to encourage you to, try. Don't buy food you hate. Only buy food you like. Don't buy food and say, well, I'm going to eat that if there's an emergency. No, don't waste your money on that. Just buy food that you might consider eating all the time. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.